Hello everybody, I'm Adam and this is Conscious Driving Awareness. Now, I'm headed towards Woodstock now on the 403 and there's a big slowdown happening. I'm not sure exactly what's going on, but as you can see, I have at least one truck length ahead of me because A, I hate fucking stopping on the highways because this is a highway, not a parking lot. And B, I need space to drive. I can't drive if I'm right on top of that person in front of me, right? So as you can see in the left lane, everybody's bumper to bumper. Like there's nowhere for anybody to go other than on the top of the person in front of them. Now I'll keep this space, holding it, he brakes. I still got time to move forward to catch up to him. Like, if people need to move over, then we keep moving. If we're all running bumper to bumper, nobody can move. Nobody can get into the lane that's actually open so that we can get through this. Instead, we run bumper to bumper to bumper because everybody's in such a rush. Nobody can be okay with having somebody go in front of them. Can't have that. I was here first. Me. Like, this is why I say that creating the space will get us to where we need to go faster. Now, if everybody was having space like what I have in front of my truck that's in my lane, like some of those cars you can't even get like a piece of paper in between the bumpers. That's how close you guys are. It really isn't that hard to create the space, to let people on, to keep moving. There's obviously something going on up here, either traffic, accident, construction, but it's gonna be bumper to bumper to bumper if we don't create that space, letting people over, letting people onto the lane that's actually moving instead of trying to rush up so nobody can get in front of you, so then you just come to another stop. Like we're doing 7K right now. We could be going so much faster if we would just open up the space, allow people to move in to the lane that's actually open instead of running all the way down to the very end, not opening up the space, thinking you're gonna get there faster by driving like that ignorantly than opening up the space. Now I remember getting my G2 and having to go through the course and watch those old videos and stuff, and like people never ran on bumpers. If people were on the streets going around the cars, if somebody was driving, they'd honk the horn, let them know you're there. Nobody was in a rush as they weren't walking anymore. That was the main form of traveling, was walking, trains, and bikes until cars were invented. Now since cars are invented and we have this mentality of do whatever you gotta do, not giving a fuck about the next person. If they got a problem with it, well then too bad, it's not my problem. Nobody would do anything for this country right now with this mindset that everybody has. There's a reason why it's happening, and it's through social media, movies, TV, sitcoms, all that shit. We don't even get real news anymore. It's bullshit. And honestly, if we had more information on what's happening in front of us with signs on the right, you know, there's trucks with those digital signs. As you can see, oh, here we go. So, there's the truck. The right lane's blocked. Everybody's got to get over to the left lane. Now, if people were to open up that space, not be running bumper to bumper to bumper, we'd be able to go through this much faster as the right lane's closed. But you're all in such a rush. Nobody opens up the space to let us over. And then that's why we have to deal with 5-kilometer slowdowns instead of 50, 70, 80-kilometer slowdowns where you can rip right through it if we just learn to start driving with space in between the cars in front of us instead of just running bumper to bumper to bumper. Now I got my left blinker on. There's a Joseph guy who's gonna let me in because he understands you gotta have space to drive. Most truckers used to drive like that until four-wheelers kept constantly cutting them off, flipping them off, going in front of them to play with their phone instead of going behind them. Right? So literally, if we were to open up this space instead of getting to it bumper to bumper to bumper, creating that space before getting there, we'll get through it so much faster instead of this fucking 7 kilometer, 5 kilometer fucking slowdowns. So it's literally up to us, and it's just like an on-ramp now, right? So what do I say about on-ramps? It's like clockwork. Whenever people finally get situated, we can fucking start moving again. It's the same shit with this stuff. If you don't open up the space, allow people to get on, then it's just gonna be the same crap. So the sooner we open up the space, let people on, as we're all going the same way, doing the same thing, living our lives in this physical reality that we've manifested, and it's just gonna keep being the same bullshit. We're in control of this, so let's take control. We can do it, people. Here we go.